but the views are just sensational today. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Lake District. It's been about 6 months since I was here, and I was camping beyond Bow Fell over to what I believed was one of the most remote spots the National Park has to offer. But today I'm in Borrowdale. I've got a route planned. I've not done this fell for quite some time, and I know when I've been up there previously there's always been loads of great spots to get a wild camp in. I just never had the opportunity before. The weather over the past few days has been pretty grim. Been a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but we're at the start of a decent weather window. I've got a little bit of new kit I want to test out as well, and with that dip in temperature, it just might make all the difference. So whatever way you attack Glaramara, it's always a swine. It never gives itself up easy, and this is a route I've never been up or down before. And this is via Coombe Gill, which you can see over there, just behind me. Can cross over down the bottom, it is passable. It'll take you onto another path that'll take you up to Tarnot Leaves. And then from there, you can climb up to the fell that's right at the end of the valley, which is Bessie Boot. And that's the way that I've normally ascended or descended, but not today. Now I remember about 20 years ago, when I first climbed Glaramara, I did it via Hind Gill. I thought it was going to be the most direct and practical route. Well, it was certainly direct. It was a gorgeous hot summer's day, not a cloud in the sky, but by God was it punishing, and I really felt it. I wouldn't like to go up that way again. Certainly wouldn't want to come down that way either, and not in the wet. But this is a really lovely track, and despite me being out of breath, I am enjoying it, I promise you. So I won't lie, it's been a bit of a hard slog. I've been going about an hour and a half. I need something to eat and just freshen up a bit. When you're out of that wind, it's actually quite mild, but the higher I've got, the colder it's become. So I'm really feeling it biting now. But the cloud's not covering the tops at all, and it's making for some fantastic views. And all the effort's worthwhile. But another 5 minutes and I should be good to go again. I'm going to rephrase that. It's not technically difficult, just when you've got a big pack on your back, you've just got to make allowances for the balance. But it's nice and dry, there's plenty of decent footholds and handholds, so no problems here, you just have to be prepared for it. So at 783 metres, this is the summit of Glaramara, although it could be. There's another summit cairn and a wind shelter over in that direction. Met a chap there, got chatting. That could be the summit also, but I think this is it. Anyway, I've bagged them both just in case. And what I want to do now is I want to make my way over in that direction. There's a tarn where I've earmarked potential for an overnight camp. but the views are just sensational today. You've got Great End, Scarfell, S Pike, Bowfell in that direction. Over there, you've got the unmistakable shape of Great Gable and Pillar behind it. It's just amazing, it really is. I just make my way down off here now. A little bit of a way to go, but gosh, what a day. Just look at this as well. You know, just in that direction there, you've got the Langdale Pikes. And when you're out of that wind, it does make a massive difference. Wild camping pictures don't come any better than this. Really impressed with this. What a location. Magnificent. The views are just incredible. I mean, what a view. Oh, look at that. Bowfell, centre stage, amazing. It's just so lovely here, but it's cold in that wind. But I want to get set up inside and then I'll bring you back. Got a couple of things to show you. In fact, have a look at that. Great Gable, amazing. All on my doorstep. So let me bring you inside and show you my new bit of kit. So there you go. It's a new winter sleeping bag. It's the OEX Leviathan EV900. And it was already discounted online and I got an extra bit of discount as well. It came in at a reasonable £134, which I think is pretty good for a decent bag. I have heard a couple of horror stories. It does tend to lose a lot of loft and insulation. I'll just bear that in mind. So I'm starting to get a bit peckish, certainly thirsty. I'll probably get a tea on, I think. And then I'll think about having something to eat. But this is amazing. Well, it's not a bad view, is it? Okay, so just while I'm waiting for my tea to boil, let's have a look at what I've got for dinner tonight. It's a chili non-carne, that's no meat unfortunately, but it's a fire pot meal and they're pretty spicy, I like those, that'll be good. I've got a Scotch egg that I brought from a local butcher's. I've got a little bit of snack food, a couple of mini pepperonis and a protein bar for my pudding. I think I'm going to do alright. I've got some coffee for the morning, but I saw these on offer in the supermarket. These are Tea Pigs sleepy tea bags. I'm going to see how that feels. Sometimes I really struggle when I'm in the tent to get to sleep on a night, so I'm really conscious about how much caffeine that I have, and these are good. These have got, I don't know, something to induce sleep, and they smell really nice as well, so I think I'll have one of those. I'll probably have another one before bed. Don't have too much fluid. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But it's wet and warm. And quite refreshing. While I've been waiting for my tea to cook, wind got up and there's been a little bit of rain, but it's all gone now and it seems to be brightening up for the evening. Typical mountain weather. Well, it smells lovely. Kind of looks like that. Just rice and beans, really. Yeah, but lovely. So just while I polish this off, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. It's free, you don't have to buy me anything, and all that interaction helps the channel grow. I do really appreciate it. Right, I'm cracking on. Well, that dinner really wore me through, and I thought I'd just come for a little walk afterwards, just to help it digest. See off another cup of sleepy tea. The light now is beginning to change, and it looks spectacular here. I can't deny it. Great End looks magnificent, all the way over to Great Gable. It's just fantastic. Kind of put all my eggs in one basket for a sunrise tomorrow morning. But this is glorious. Right, well, I'm not going to spend too long outside because I don't want to cool down completely. And I'm starting to feel a little bit tired now as well. I think I've probably got about half an hour's worth of decent light left. It'll be getting dark. So I think it's time to head to bed. Right, well, I'm ready for bed. I've got my thermals on. I've got into the sleeping bag. I feel really warm already. In fact, it could be a little bit of overkill, so the thermals might have to come off as the night goes on. But I'm not complaining at the moment. And the light outside is absolutely fantastic still. It's definitely getting darker, but there's still a lot left. However, in between all that light, there's some showers as well, so I don't intend stopping outside and getting wet just for the sake of it. So I've got one or two more things to eat. I'm going to settle down and read my Kindle. It's going to be a long night in the tent, at least 12 hours. And hopefully, with a lot of food inside me and a hot drink, I'll soon nod off. If anything else happens, I'll bring you back. But until then, I'll see you in the morning. How amazing is that? And not a breath of wind. Well, good morning. I slept reasonably well. Slept too well, in fact. It's now just short of 7 o'clock. So I'm going to eat this porridge and get packed away as quickly as I can so I can get on the move. But yeah, what a glorious morning. So at 785 metres, slightly taller than Glaramara, is the summit of Allen Crags. And that was easily reached as I only had about 100 metres of ascent this morning. But this is just so magical, it really is. And I slept pretty well last night. And in all honesty, a 4-season tent and a 4-season sleeping bag was probably overkill. I was actually on the really warm side. Not that I want to complain, but I could have easily gotten away with my quilt and my MSR last night. And the plan is, when I get to Escores, I'm going to turn right and I'm going to go down Grange Gill back to the farm and where my car's parked. I'm really tempted to climb Great End though. That will be a superb finish, but time's pressing on and I could do with just getting back, to be honest. Well, I'm thoroughly enjoying the walk out. Just a pity I couldn't stay for another couple of days and make the most of this great weather. And I've met 1 or 2 people on the way up onto the fells this morning, so I think this is a good place to leave it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you've not done so already, and I'll see you next time.